Good morning, guys. It is Sunday, November the 10th, 2024. It's just after 7 o'clock a.m. We are going to try to get up and check out a couple places. I've heard of things going on up on the mountain, Route 58. They're starting to get underway on that. Go check out a couple other places. We went to go down the Middle Fork yesterday and it just didn't happen. So I'm going to try to get out there today and get a video up for you guys. Hope you guys have a great day. Well, we're off and running, guys. Passing the Donkey Lodge right now. It's a nice day out here. A little bit cool right now, but it's nice out. I don't know where we're going to end up at today. We're going to just ride to a few different spots and check everything out. And we'll be back. I figured I'd stop down here in Alvarado and just show you how far they've got. They've done a lot of work down here. Got everything cleaned up. For the most part. Well, they filled that giant hole in that was here. If you guys seen any of the earlier videos, this section here got sucked out. There was a big hole here. This is their finished product here. Yeah, that'll do just fine until another one of these comes through. This section here, there were trees there before. It just ate everything off of that edge. And then up here, it just brought a lot of rock forward. And it destroyed the river over there on that right side. Here's another little area that I never did make it to. You can see there's a bumper lane right there that washed up. You can see it definitely got way up down here. I think that we are on McCann right here. You can see the debris and the trees right here. Obviously these guys got flooded out. You can see it all up in these bushes and stuff. And you can, yeah, right there is pretty clear. More tires over there. I'll tell you what, guys, I have seen more tires in this stuff than anything else. Yeah, it definitely came down through here. Yeah, we're on McCann right now. I just figured I'd come down here and see if it got up, and yeah, it did. Looks like those guys up there fared well. It seems like anywhere there was a creek or a dried up creek, over the last few millions of years, this has probably happened numerous times. Well, it's not probably, it has happened many, many, many times. We're just here to see this one. Here on McCree, we're just outside of Damascus. Just figured I'd stop here and see how bad the water got up here, as usual. You can see it did come up in here. Over there on the other side, there's a lot of sand and stuff. By the way, guys, if you're watching this on your phone, on YouTube, you can pause the video and zoom in on stuff, and then unpause the video and it'll play from there. I don't like to zoom in with the camera because I think it lessens the quality of the picture, and I like the wide angle just basically for everything. I know that I know that I can't get super close up on the stuff over there, but like I said, on your phone, if you pause the video, you can zoom in and then you can play the video zoomed in. And like I said, it'll lessen the quality, but you'll be able to see some of the stuff a little better. This is actually McCree Road, guys. McCree Road. You can see here, guys, nothing major, but you can see this doesn't run, but you can see it did on that night. There's all these leaves and stuff piled up down through here, but it's completely dry now. Must not have got up in here bad enough to mess that hay up. Look at that old barn over there. I love stuff like that. Right here is a prime candidate for what we make our survival necklaces with, guys. I think this is pine right here. This is all old heartwood in the stumps. We'll use that for making the square pieces, use these for making the round pieces, and I'll show those to you here in just a minute. Still here on McCree. You can see it's still a little bit of a mess out through here. Obviously they've got the roads clear. I see some lines down there that don't appear to be hooked up, but maybe they're just laying low. That wind got up through here. Little area they've had to redo. I guess when that tree fell, it pulled a lot of the hillside out right here. But that just shows you no streams around at all. And much rain, it don't matter. Well, guys, we're here at Twin Maples Farms. From this point forward, it's private property. I don't want to go back in there and upset anyone, but you can see it came down through there. I bet you this little gully down through here was flushing too. Obviously they've had to do a little bit of cleanup. All right, let's get out of here. We're gonna go down Orchard Hill here, guys. I haven't been down through here yet.
Orchard Hill Road for 1 mile.
We have seen everything from the other side, but I'm gonna ride down through here and see how bad it still is. Still over here on Orchard Hill. Been more than a month now, guys. You can see ain't a whole lot changed down through here, but I mean, goodness gracious, it's just such a mess. Obviously up here is where the bridge is out. This goes across to where Sundog and everything used to be. Subway's over here, and we have seen this from the other side, but this is the first time I've came down this side over here. Pretty bad. All right, guys, I stopped at Cowboys, got a bacon, egg, and cheese, some fuel. I figure right now would be a good time to tell you about our survival necklaces. I do sell these for $50 a piece. We do have a smaller version that I'll show you guys later. I will show you how we make these later and how to use them. You'll get exactly like this. The only difference is this will be a razor blade. We'll tape the edge. It won't look like this. I just made this in my shop one day. So anyway, if you guys are interested in maybe buying one, just stick around. You don't have to do it now, but in the future we'll do a video on how we make these and how they can be used. And yeah, if you know anybody that likes to get out in nature, this would be a great gift for somebody. You can send a check or money order to No Doubt Fatwood at 17604 Jeb Stewart Highway for $50. Just leave me a note in there. Like I said, don't do it now. Wait until I get some videos out on how we go and find the materials for these and how we make them, and then you can decide if it's worth the $50. All right, let's eat, and we've got some more stuff to show you guys, so let's get to it. Well, I was told that they were getting some work done out here. It's Sunday, so hopefully there's no one out here today. We won't be bothering anybody, but you can see they've come through here and got some work done. It's looking good. As far as I know, they have started repairing the road up through here, so we'll go check it out and see. Mangled up creeper trail running over through here. Looks like they've started clearing some stuff out of the way. They obviously got all the mud that was covering this section. If you remember, there was a couple feet of mud over here in the road. There's that deep hole in the creeper trail. You see the trail was here. It's eat out mostly, and then this hole here is really deep. That's a really deep hole. I don't know what they'll do right here. Obviously they've just got this fixed good enough now to where they can get in here and work, but that whole section right there is pitched up. I'm sure they're gonna repave everything, so it's probably not gonna matter. If you guys remember, this was just a big mess right here. There was a huge hole right here. You can see a water line running down through here. They've got all that covered up. They've been in here doing some work, no doubt about it. No doubt about it. That trestle's still beat up, and obviously the creeper trail comes down through here where all this stuff's piled up, all that stuff's piled up. So, but I mean, it won't take them any time to move those piles. They've got these things. Oh yeah, this is gonna be pretty cool. All that stuff that was sitting in front of the trestle there has been moved. The last time I was out here, we met a guy, and he was talking about state of Virginia doesn't like you to be in the creek with the heavy machinery. Well, they've basically rebuilt this creek. You can see all this debris that's piled up over here. They've been in there with their track hose and brought this edge over here. I don't know if they'll knock that down and widen it out. I prefer it thin like this, because then you'll have some deep holes down through here. The wider it is, the less likely you are to have bigger fish in there. So I prefer it thin like this with big deep holes like down in here. But yeah, you can see they have come through here and redone a lot of this. Listen guys, there was I did a video and there was a huge rock up in the middle of the road, and I was like, there's no way the water pushed that down here. It had to have rolled off the hill. Well, I have seen some videos over the past couple weeks, and I had seen them years ago, didn't really pay much attention to them, but what I'm talking about is debris flows. If you don't know anything about fluidizing or liquidizing, go and look it up. Debris flows in particular. There is one certain debris flow that happens a lot, I guess. If you look up Ilgebrin, I think, if you look up debris flows, it's going to show up, and you will see boulders coming down that dwarf these things. I'm talking about boulders that weigh as much as 10 houses coming down, and it's because the debris carries it. It's not the water carrying it, it's the debris and thick mud. It's like if you throw a rock in the water, it sinks to the bottom, right? If you throw a rock on some real thick mud, it doesn't sink. It might make an indentation and sink in a little bit, but it doesn't sink to the bottom. And if you've got that thick mud coming down a hill flowing like water, it can carry stuff that you would never believe. So yeah, if you guys get a chance, look up debris flows, fluidizing, and just, you will see rocks on top of rocks on top of rocks flowing down riverbeds like a stream. It's the craziest, most amazing thing that I've ever seen. And I'm sure we had them around here. I'm sure we did. As a matter of fact, I know we did. This is another little area that got sucked out. They filled it back in already. It still amazes me it pushed that metal this far down. You want to talk about getting it done? That's a monster right there. And this is a small one compared to what they've got, but that thing is huge. Volvo EC480EL. Looks brand new, man. I bet that is a machine right there. Looks like this is about as far up as they've made it. And it looks like they're getting ready to get some stuff done. But you know me, I'm the curious type. I got to go up and see for myself. I think we get up to this next corner, that's where I'm going to stop though, because I'll end up walking all the way up the mountain, knowing me. I love it out here, guys. Absolutely love it. I hate this destruction and devastation, but I just love being out here. It sucks that it takes so long to clean up, but I kind of like, it's stupid to say, but I like that they haven't cleaned this up, because people that come in here and come to look, they see, this gives you an idea of how far up the water came and what was going on around that corner there, you know. It just gives you that idea. You can see the water up here, you know. Although it's not here, you see it. You see that it was flowing through here. You get that, you know, you get that view of it going around the corner there. This to me is just ridiculous. I mean, how far down has that floated? And cut it off, guys. Well, let me get a little shot of this section right here. You know what? I think this might be, I don't know if that was out of there before. I mean, it wouldn't make much sense that we haven't had enough rain for it to have really done anything since then, but you never know. Anything can happen with, you know, soft, unstable ground. I can't imagine how long it's going to take to get all this asphalt up out of here. Like I said, they got heavy machinery, so it won't be that bad, but still, you know, bottom line, they'll never get it all. They won't ever get it all, because there's a lot of it out there that they're just not going to find. My goodness, what a day. It's November 10th. I'm out here in a short sleeve shirt. Just beautiful weather. I want to get out here and actually go fishing. I want some rain. We need some water. No, not 17 inches or whatever it was that we got. Yeah, still just as bad up here. This here still blows my mind. You've seen it 2 or 3 times now. Creeper Trail just ends right there, and then it starts back over here. This is as far as I'm gonna go today on 58, guys. I just wanted to come down through here and see what it looks like. Hope you guys wanted to see it as well. This right here makes me think debris flow, guys. And the only thing that stopped it was this big, heavy concrete right here. or this thing would have moved down through here like a train and just absolutely took everything out. It already did up above it, as far as it scoured the bottom of the creek down to nothing. There's nothing left on the rocks. Had it continued on from here, who knows where it would have stopped. This is what the new Route 58 is looking like to begin with. Be interesting to see what it looks like in another 6 months out through here. We just turned on to Riverside here, guys. We're gonna roll up here and see what we can see up through here. We came up through here last week. I didn't get any what you would call really great footage, but we'll try to get a little bit here now. We either didn't come this way last week or I didn't stop here and get footage. Look at these hay bales that just rolled down here and turned into some mushy mess. Look at all this stuff. We'll ride up this little road here. It looks like there's some devastation up that way. We'll go check it out. Looks like it almost washed the road out right here. These people may have got a little wet. Yeah, they obviously, shoo, lucky that thing ain't gone. Yeah, it definitely came in here and made a mess. A lot of this looks old. I think this over here is all new, but obviously that up there has grass growing on it, so that's fairly new. We'll have to come back and ride up that way too, just to see. Now there's a sign there that says rough road, so that's where we're gonna go first. All right, guys, we did come up through here last week, but I must have not have stopped down there at that bottom section. That's all right. We're going to turn around and go back down there and go up that way. Well, we are out here on Tillys Bridge Road, section that I have not been to yet. As you can see, this road got wiped out. This is all new right here. You can see the debris all up in the trees down through here, and the devastation it caused. Luckily, somehow the bridge did not get washed out. I would imagine same thing happened here that happened everywhere else. Got stopped up right here, and all the water came around on this side and just washed this road out completely. Look at the debris up in the fence. That stuff, it just blows my mind. Sure is a beautiful day out here. Look at this, guys. That water had that whole field flooded over there and brought all this stuff up into the fence line. This is a pretty good ways away from the water right now. Oh, okay, it splits. There's a very small stream right here. So they both just came together and flooded that whole area. You can see over here on this side how far up it was. It's just crazy. All right, guys, we are turning on to Thomas Bridge Road here. Apparently there's some terrible damage out here somewhere. So we're going to check it out and see. Well, guys, we are still here on Thomas Bridge Road. You can see it obviously got up pretty deep down through here. See, they've had to redo parts of the road right here. This looks pretty bad. Lost that place. This whole road had to be redone back there. Well, not the whole road, sections of it. Just came off of Thomas Bridge Road right there, guys. About to fall and break my neck. Part of the road over here. Obviously washed this area out pretty well. You can see. We go down the creek that way, but we're gonna go up the creek a little bit. I wanted to see if I could get down here and get a shot of the back of this building. I saw from the road how bad it was. I just wanted to show you guys, but I don't know if I'll be able to get down there or not. Looks like she could come the rest of the way down at any time. So let's get out of here. Let's talk to a guy that lives over here. Said he had 2 feet of water around his place. Said it was up to the oil drum back here. But hey, man, he's all smiles and just happy, you know, happy another day to go. I can't be mad at that. This guy here lost his driveway. Sucked it out. He's been having to go around through here now, you can see. It pulled his whole driveway out. This guy that lives over here said there was a little car stuck right here. Said he had to pull him out. So right here's where he burnt the tires trying to pull him out. Don't want to sit here for too long, block the road up, but you can see it wasn't good through here. You see back through there, homes pushed away, pushed into the trees, pushed off their foundations, and clearly a lot of water got up in here. Pretty good mess down through there. These guys coming up right here got completely flooded out, surrounded by water. These guys over here lost their driveway. Got somebody behind me. Get on that road. That poor trailer got demolished. It's an absolute mess down through here, guys. And you can see in the fence over here how far up the water was. The water was all the way over here. Obviously didn't wash the road out. You can see they've cleaned it up over there on that side somewhat. Still a bit of a mess over here on this side. Guess that's probably a lot harder to get to. Ah, that's 2 this year. I tried sneaking up on him. Daggone it. Wow, he was just sitting there waiting for me. Goodness gracious, guys, it turned that whole section over there into a pond. That's nothing but rocks over there just piled up. Wow, I'd love to be able to get down there and look at that. That is unbelievable. Looks like these guys maybe had to redo their driveway here. I'm not sure exactly what they had going on here. Fish hatchery, 8 to 3, closed on the weekends. Okay, we got to turn around. Those people had to clear their driveway out up there. Looks like it was a man. Those poor guys got flooded out. Lost their bridge back here to get across to the other side. I think we're still on Southfork River Road right here, or Southfork Road. Like these guys here had to, well, no, they fared okay. I mean, for the most part, not great, but looks like their driveway stayed, which I guess they probably wouldn't have cared about that if their house wouldn't have got hit. You can see they've been through here trenching all this stuff out, trying to get the water moving. It's an ongoing thing, seeing debris all over the place. Obviously they've had to come and fix this. You can see these guys lost their bridge to get over to their barn over here. If they didn't get wet, I would be very surprised. I'll tell you guys, the more I get out here, the more you just see that it just goes on and on and on and on. I mean, this has to be debris flow. Look how much that's piled up there. It filled this creek in. I bet it was crazy loud out here. Well, these guys had to do a lot of work. Wow. Look at this mess over here, guys. Goodness gracious. They had to do a lot of work there. Well, it's not a beautiful sunny day, but beautiful nonetheless. If it wasn't for those power lines right in the way. All right, guys, we're here at one of my favorite fishing holes. If you've watched any of my previous videos, you've seen me fish down here. But what I want to do is just get over there on that other side and just see how bad it is down through there. So that's the plan. This right here just shows you how much different this is than it was up there in the areas past Damascus. You can see these rocks still have a lot of stuff growing on them. They're very slick. Those rocks up there above Damascus, like I said, they've been scoured down to just super clean. They're not slick at all. I hope my boots are tall enough to get me across here. We might end up getting a little bit wet. If we do, it's all good. We're close to home. And go straight home, change, and be good to go. Well, we made it across, guys. We are just above Alvarado station right now. First trussell's like right over here, coming from the Alvarado station. Well, you can see where it came through here, guys, obviously. Just to give you an idea, I'm gonna make my way down to the river right now. I want you to see how far down I have to go to get to the water. I also think this is where we're going to end the video today, guys. This was not ideal. This was not what I had planned for today, but I wanted to get a video up for you guys. And, you know, for me, I need this. I need to be able to get out here and do this and put these videos up. It gives me something to do, something to look forward to. Usually I'm over there on that side fishing. So yeah, guys, like I said, this is where we're going to end the video for today. Maybe I'll get lucky and find something along the edge up through here as far as an old artifact or something of that sort. I will be looking for them. Once again, thanks for watching these videos, guys. I really appreciate it. We'll get back out here next weekend, maybe sometime this week. I don't know. I'd like to go up 91 as far as we went before. Well, as far as we could go before, and walk up through there and get a little footage, see what that area looks like up through there. If there's anywhere else you guys know of here local that you want to see, that you're curious about, or that you know got hit, let me know in the comments, and we will try to get out there and check every single area out that we can. Like I said, guys, I like getting out here doing this. So, my goodness, I can't really see it. There's a bag in a tree up here somewhere. That's like probably 14 feet off the water or so. Crazy. All right, guys, let's get on out of here. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, rest of your week, rest of your month. Holler at me in the comments and I'll be sure to holler back at you. Love y'all. This is kind of weird. If my name was Brett, I would automatically call this an artifact. It's got these real smooth, flat sides here. I don't think it is anything, but pretty unique. Look at this thing. Looks like where it came tumbling down through here, pieces of it got broke off. It's got a hairline fracture right there. Didn't break the rest of the way. Gotta be careful when you leave your glasses on your head, because a tree limb will pick them right up off of there and you won't even realize it, and they'll be gone. Nothing, just interesting. Another one came tumbling down through here and got broke off. Pretty weird. You know, we look at this stuff and we think junk. There's a chance I was sitting on somebody's back porch a month ago in a chair, you know. Very unique in the sense that I don't know if I've ever seen that conglomerate around here. I'm sure it's everywhere. I just haven't seen it before. Well, I thought I had found one similar, but I actually don't think they are. Check this one out. I think it's just a piece of shelf rock, but pretty neat looking. I don't know what colors are in there, but